Educating children is a privilege. We at Jefferson Elementary are happy to have an opportunity to welcome your family into our learning community. With all of us working together, we can provide a positive and powerful learning experience for your child. In this video, we will cover some of the rules and expectations we have in place to help make sure we're all doing our part to help make Jefferson a great school. Our mission at Jefferson is clear. Jefferson is a school where everyone demonstrates respect, responsibility, and making the right choices by showing Falcon pride. How would you describe a person with Falcon pride? That person is respectful, responsible, caring, hardworking, and honest. Every day, we all bring Falcon pride to this building, and it starts with our teachers. We believe that all children should be treated and respected as we would want other teachers to treat our own children. We also believe in the important role families play in children's learning. When we as staff members show value for every child and every family, we're encouraging our students to value one another. Students learn best when they attend school regularly. Arriving to school on time every day school is in session is very important. Parents who transport their students to school may drop off students at the southwest corner by the gym parking lot. Parents dropping their child off for breakfast can do so starting at 8:30 a.m. by the gym doors. Doors are locked and there is no adult supervision until 8:30. Breakfast will not be served after 8:50. Different meal plans are available. Check with the front office to determine what meal plan works best for your family. Once students are finished eating breakfast, they'll remain in the gym until 8:50 a.m. when their teacher picks them up to take them to their classrooms. Students who don't eat breakfast but who are dropped off early between 8:30 and 8:50 will be required to wait in the gym for their safety. And to make sure they're properly supervised, students are not allowed to go to the restrooms before school starts. Students who arrive after 8:50 must enter through the front office. We appreciate our bus drivers and expect our students to display the same Falcon pride in the buses as they do in our school building.
Once students arrive at school, I help them get off the buses and into the lunchroom. If a bus runs late, students are allowed to bring their breakfast into the classroom to eat. At the end of the school day, around 4 o'clock, I'll see students again to help them back onto the buses so they can get home to you.
Families, we really need your help when it comes to having your child at school on time and at school all day long. Doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, and appointments need to be scheduled before or after school, or even view our school calendar to find out what days we are out of school. This will maximize the learning time that we can educate your child. Students who arrive between 9 and 10:30 or are checked out early between 2:30 to 4:10 are considered tardy. If you do happen to run late or need to keep your child home because of an illness, please call our front office at 316-973-3000. And remember, you need to call in each day your child is ill. When you call into the front office, you will reach the wonderful voices of Miss Maria and Miss Nicole. They also help track student attendance.
We look forward to working with you. Please help us out by keeping your contact information current on file.
All teachers turn in attendance by 9 a.m. If students arrive late, they'll need to come to the office to get a tardy slip. If students are ill during the school day or absolutely must be picked up early, then we'll need families to come to the office first and ask Miss Nicole or Miss Maria to call your child's teacher. For your child's safety, it is important to keep in mind that the front office will be where you can pick up your child, not classrooms. State law and district procedures are very strict when monitoring student attendance. When a student is absent 3 consecutive days, teachers will contact you to find out why. There are certain reasons an absence can be excused. Students who are inexcusably absent 3 consecutive days, 5 in a semester, or 7 days in a year are considered truant. The school is required by law to report to DCFS such cases, and further action will follow. Let's avoid this by having students here on time all day. We work hard to keep families up to date on what is happening at Jefferson through bulletin board postings, website, and with teacher communication to families by phone and during our 30-minute parent-teacher conferences that happen in the fall and spring. We believe parents and teachers should communicate early and often about student behavior and academic performances. Make sure to check student backpacks and agendas. Another great way to keep communication flowing between home and school is to come to school and visit the classrooms. Come see for yourself what's happening in your child's classroom. We welcome parents into our building, but please secure proper child care for younger siblings so it doesn't disrupt the learning environment. Our school is better when you are part of your child's education. Parents are such a vital part of a child's education. There are many ways families can get involved at school. We have a PTO that meets monthly, along with a parent discussion group that meets with the principal to discuss school topics. Parents are always welcome to help classroom teachers with preparing materials and activities. If you are interested, you can contact Velma De Miranda or Stacy Penaloza at 973-3000. When you're at Jefferson, you will see students following correct procedures throughout the building. They know how to follow procedures because of our school-wide behavior plan, CHAMPS, which explains the various expectations teachers have in place for students during different learning activities or when they're in various parts of the school building. When students know what is expected, they're more successful at behaving correctly. In the hallways and on our stairways, we expect students to stay to the right, not push, trip, or shove others, keep hands touching sides, and keep their feet and other objects in their own personal space. Students are not to slide on the banisters. They must do what is asked by their teacher, and to make sure we're not disrupting others' learning, students may not talk in the hallways. Teachers schedule regular restroom breaks throughout the school day and before lunch begins under the supervision of an adult. In the lunchroom, we expect students to enter quietly and in control, and to sit with their class groups to eat lunch in their own space. Students are not to share unwrapped food or take food outside. Students should raise their hand if they need assistance from the lunch aide. And to make sure students have enough time to eat, they are not allowed to talk during eating time. And as always, they are to do what the adults ask them to do. Students who do not follow procedures will be instructed to eat by themselves, and they could possibly miss lunch recess. Lunch recess is an important part of our day as it offers an opportunity for children to participate in activities that promote good sportsmanship, social skills, and character education under proper adult supervision. We expect students to play safely. Fighting, wrestling, chasing games, or throwing rocks or other objects are not allowed. We take bullying seriously here at Jefferson. We teach students to treat others the way they would want to be treated. We work on building a community where students trust one another and are friends with everyone, regardless of their diverse backgrounds. It is important to teach your child to talk to adults when they feel uncomfortable.
Teachers dismiss their students at 4:10 p.m. every day. Each class has a designated exit that they will exit the building from. Traffic is very congested here at Jefferson Elementary, and safety is our #1 concern. Please use the crosswalk and park your vehicles when loading or unloading your children. Parking tickets can and will be issued if parking violations occur. Our major parking concerns that we see are on Pershing at the fire hydrant located behind me. City ordinance requires that you park 15 feet or more away from a fire hydrant. Our next concern is parking within 8 feet of a private drive. In a residential area, we have residents that try to get in and out of their driveway and can't during dismissal time. There are yellow painted lines that are marked at 8 feet from a drive. You need to be on the side away from the driveway in order to not be in violation of city ordinance. Another area of concern is Orm. There is no parking east side of the crosswalk. Please be mindful of children crossing the street at the crosswalks and maybe crossing the street outside of a crosswalk. And remember, there is no left turn from Orm onto Oliver, 3:30 to 4:30, school days only. If you plan on parking on Delrose to pick up your children, remember, park 20 feet away from the crosswalk to ensure that our children are safe crossing the streets and that our crossing guard can be noticed. Also remember, there is no parking in the staff parking lot unless you have a designated handicap placard.
As you can see, there's a lot that goes into creating a positive learning environment for these children and yours here at Jefferson Elementary. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us at 973-3000 or drop by. We're our best when we all work together and show Falcon Pride!